Hello, and welcome to Check Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today is the beginning of a new project. We're going to start today building Lego set 21318, the tree house it's called. This set has a little over 3,000 pieces. I'm very excited about it. And also, I just can't believe that it's December 20th of 2021. My goodness, where did the year of 2021 go? Don't get me wrong, 2021 was better than 2020. I think most people can say that. But anyway, there you go. Well, let's crack open these instructions. And hello, Jenny, and hello, Greg. How you guys doing today? Good to see you both. And how has your day been, by the way? For the both of you, how y'all been? Wow, this is going to be a set. And John says, good evening, everyone. Hush, I have a $2,000 bill to pay at the end of the week. Well, the good thing is, John, there is no such thing as a $2,000 bill. So do you really have to pay it? No, I'm just kidding. And actually, that reminds me of a joke I heard. It was a guy who said, if you get a mortgage, it takes 30 years to pay off. If you rob a bank, you only serve 10 to 15 years. Follow me for more financial advice, but don't do that. I'm only joking. And I keep forgetting, you guys can see my face, but it's really small. Got a haircut today. Actually, I got all of them cut, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, I must have another... Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, so, let me tell you a little bit about this set, and then I'll get back to the comments. Well, first of all, here's this guy here. I'm going to set him aside. This set was actually a really good set to get while I was in Kentucky, Ohio. I just happened to go to Barnes & Nobles, and I know this set is sold out, and I was actually bummed because I had my eye on it but just never had the money to get it. And I went to Barnes & Nobles in Kentucky, just right across the river from Cincinnati, and while I was there, they had this box that was kind of beat up. So I looked at it. Didn't look like it was opened, but I didn't buy it. And then when I got home, I kept thinking about the set, so I asked Jenny to go back and look and see if it was still there, and it was there. And because the box was beat up, got 10% off. And because I have Barnes & Noble's membership, it was another 10% off. So basically got 20% off this set to get it. So many good memories there. That's always a good time when you're able to do something like that. So not only did I get a set that is no longer in production, I got a set that's no longer in production for a little cheaper. So can't really beat that. And I'll get to the comments here. And I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, I can't even say that. All right. What is that all about, Greg? Is that like a first-person shooter game? Like what is that? I'm not familiar with it, but I'd like to know. I actually did play a video game a little bit last night, only for about an hour because I don't really have much time, but just wanted to relax. So I was playing Star Wars Rebellion. That's an old one. I don't know, John, did you ever play Star Wars Rebellion? I know you used to play Civilization, and I used to play that one too, but let's see. John, sorry, I didn't mean to change your gender there, John. I wiped Rue out. She's laying down on the floor. I'll be putting my bed together today after Rue. Ugh, sorry, man. I've had dogs do that too. You love them, but boy, do you want to exact some revenge when that happens. Yeah, be nice to her. Sorry to hear that happen, though. That's a tough one. And John says burned hand is doing much better. Yeah, I saw the pictures of that, John. I'm real sorry that happened to you. Of course, in my household, when my kids used to do stuff like that and hurt themselves in any sort of way, I'd ask them, I said, why'd you do that? No one told you to do that. And they used to get mad at me because I used to joke around like that. But, you know, when you're a dad, you're allowed to tell dumb dad jokes all day long, and no one can say anything about it. And if they do, tough. And Greg says it's an RPG science fi futurist. Okay, all right. So what's the objective of the game? Like, how do you win the game, or does it have quests involved, or is it a combination of both? Because, you know, I used to game. I don't game a whole lot anymore. But I used to, so I'm familiar with how these things go, and they're quite fun, actually. And it's funny because I got 3 people talking in here, but it says there's only 2 people in here. And the counter on top says 3, the one below says 2. So apparently YouTube doesn't know how to count. That might account for some of the problems. Ha ha ha. Alright, another dad joke right there. I had to throw that one in there. Alright, so let's move right along here. It's hard to explain. Okay, well, yeah, it's okay. Fair enough, fair enough. So, Greg, did you were you able to get your hands on a Titanic for Christmas, or a AT-AT, or what's the status of that? Oh, you saw Spider-Man yesterday. Awesome. What'd you think of it? I loved it. And I don't want to give it away because I don't think Jenny's seen it, and I don't think that John's seen Spider-Man, so I don't want to give it away, but I did. I loved the Lego references in the movie, and I also loved how they had all 3 of the original Spider-Man actors in there. That was really, really cool. I got to give them props for that. That was just how they tied the 3 stories together. It's just awesome. And I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to say anything more than that because I feel like I'll be giving away too much. But that was definitely just an awesome touch to it. And it kind of like Ghostbusters too. That's another reason that I really like Ghostbusters, was that they tied in the old actors into the movie. Even though Egon has died, he still was part of the movie through CGI, and how they did it was just absolutely amazing. So, I don't know, some good movies coming out for a change, and I really hate to say that, but I mean, you think about what's come out in the last 18 months, and it's been trash, man. So the fact they're actually coming out with something good, more power to them. I hope they keep it up. Oh, shoot. Well, I just made John happy. I had to tear something up here. You know what's really funny is, alright, I'm gonna tell my family here. But sometimes my family will be like, hey man, I liked your last video. Really? What was it about? Oh, I don't remember. It's like, you didn't watch it. Shut up. We have the holiday Christmas party coming up with my parents. I know I'm going to get some of that. That's why I'm saying that. Okay, so... Okay, there we go. Jane says that's good to walk Rue till she's out of energy. And you're hoping to get an AT-AT first. Well... Greg, I can understand the excitement and the anticipation of getting one. Oh, and I still got to do the review on that too. I just I'm behind on my videos. I did have fun yesterday though, making those 4 little sets like that. That was a great little live stream, even though it's just 30 minutes. I really needed to do that live stream, and I appreciate those who watched it. Basically, I've got a backlog of a lot of little sets, and when I do those videos, not a live stream, an actual video, it takes a lot to do those, and the editing could be quite atrocious and take a long time. And so I think that's one of the reasons that I secretively put them off. But when I did a live stream like that, I was able to knock out 4 sets with no editing whatsoever. So I really like that, and I might do that again, like on a Sunday afternoon. Just grab some sets that I've been putting together, and just go with it. And Jane says not yet. We'll see it this week. Yep, I hope she does. Heck, I might even pay for it. Which is no surprise because I pay the bills in the family, so I eventually pay for everything. Anyway. Although I gotta give Jenny credit, she does help make the money, so it's not just my money, but I end up paying for it though. And Greg says next movie is Scream 5. You know, I actually watched a video on YouTube this week that was kind of freaky. It was Mr. Ballin is his name. He's a former Marine that's injured, combat injured. He has a really cool channel. I think it's just called Mr. Ballin, his channel. Anyway, he likes to do the stories of the deep, dark, mysterious, and story format. And he had a story about the real killer who inspired the whole entire Scream character and the whole thing. And I don't want to give it away because if you want to watch it, great. I might even go back and put one thing in the little in the comments here, a little what do you call that, link. And his story's about 15 minutes long, but I really thought that was just wow, sick and twisted individual. That's all I can say about that. The one who inspired Scream. So anyway, if you want to watch a story like that, I highly recommend his channel. He does quite a bit of good stories like that. And yeah, actually, I would pay for it. Okay, so let's do. Oh, I missed a step. Well, it looks like this first bag is coming along real nicely here. You'll see that we've got the majority of the base built up. We've got a few extra pieces as always. That's the way Lego runs. And you know what? There's enough room for the second jewel, so I'm going to drop it in there because I don't like there being an extra one. So, all right, bag number 2 is on the way. Not very big, so it's not going to be a very long bag here, but we'll get it going. And also, I've seen Nightmare Alley. Okay, I did not even see a preview of that one. What's that one about? Oh, in the previews, I saw previews for Buzz Lightyear. I think they just called it Lightyear, but it's supposed to be the backstory to Buzz Lightyear. And anyway, I saw that and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to see that. So when that one comes out, I will see that one. And I've got a really bad joke for you. And if you're a child watching this, cover your ears, please. And the joke goes like this. Buzz and Woody, that sounds like Andy's mom's toys too. Or the name of her toys too. So, anyway. If you're still covering your ears, still cover them. No, I'm just kidding. You can uncover them, but how would you know? Because if you're covering your ears, yeah, anyway. There was that one, and then I don't want to ruin Spider-Man for those who have not seen it, but at the very end of Spider-Man, they do have like those little shorts, you know? And in the shorts after Spider-Man, they allude to the possibility of making another Venom movie and making another Doctor Strange movie. And I won't give away the plot, anything more than that. That's just, you'll see it if you watch it. And I'll tell you what, both of them look really good, and I want to see both of them. If they really do come out with it, this man's seeing them. Alright, and then the Lego modular comes out on the 1st. And that's going to be the hotel, the boutique hotel. I'm looking forward to that. I have all of the modulars that Lego's ever come out with. So I will add to that to my collection. Ooh, okay, so... Oh, there it goes. I was wondering, like, I saw the instructions telling me to do something, and, well, it's not always obvious. But yeah, some good movies coming out here. And bag number 2 is actually going really fast. Of course, it wasn't that big to begin with, so not really surprised. And you guys may or may not know, I'm not going to give away his birthday for security reasons, but my youngest son's 18th birthday is coming up in February. Won't give the exact date, but it's February. And I've been joking with Jenny that in my mind I'm hearing a certain song over and over because of that. And because he's my youngest, the song I keep hearing in my head is by Europe, and it's called The Final Countdown. And, you know, I love my children, but I have to admit, I look forward to the day where I no longer have to be the responsible adult in the room. Just saying, you know. And if you're a parent, you definitely understand that whole concept. If you're not a parent, maybe you still understand that concept, but I'm just saying. Love my children, but I love the day that I'm no longer responsible for them either. And that day's coming up really soon, in about 60 days. A little more than 60 days, but who knows? It's February. That's all I can say. Wow, they're really putting the screws to me on this one. All this water. By the way, great 80s movie. Which movie's that, John? I mean, Goonies was a great 80s movie. Actually, I tell you what, guys, Goonies is like one of my favorite movies. Because I got to keep this family friendly, I can't explain what this is to, but I love that part. Oh man, that's my mom's favorite part. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Like I said, I can't expand on that. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's where I got to leave that one. Oh, the final countdown. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. It's also a good song, too, though. All right. Kurt Douglas, Martin Sheen. You know, Kurt Douglas actually is a great actor. I liked his stuff. They kind of just fell off the map for years and then reappeared again. But yeah, and Martin Sheen, his characters always play a weird part. And I think, John, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Martin Sheen the one that was in Hot Shots? The movie that made fun of Top Gun? I think he was. But he always plays these weird characters. I mean, I like him for it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's awesome that he plays it so well. And he doesn't, like... There's no apologies or nothing. He just does it, and it's funny, and love his characters. So, anyway. Okay, so we got to add some more stuff here. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Oh, it's Charlie Sheen. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you corrected me because I don't want to make a fool out of myself. I do that just fine by myself. Which actually reminds me of an old stand-up routine by Steve Martin. He actually says this in his thing. He says, stand-up thing, he says, Lord, lead me not into temptation. I can find it just fine myself. And I also like another part of his stand-up routine, and that's where he says, I believe in 8 of the 10 commandments. And he never does explain which one of the 10, which 2 he doesn't agree with. So, yeah. And he also says some other things that are not family friendly, so I just got to leave it right there. Do you guys remember Bob Saget? He was the father in Full House. I got a really weird compliment this weekend when I went to the train show. I've been talking to some of my dad's friends, and what I was told was one person told me that I remind them of Bob Saget because Bob Saget was all clean cut and up, an upstanding guy in Full House. However, in his personal comedy, he's very foul-mouthed. And so I was told by somebody this weekend that I remind them of Bob Saget because I give the air. If you just talk to me casually, you'd think that I'm a great family guy. then you talk to me a little bit more and you find out that my sense of humor is way off. So anyway, I thought that was funny. That's not the first time I heard that in my life. I've heard that before one other time. You know, it's been years ago, but it is true. That's how I am. Enjoy my sense of humor, but I don't always keep it clean. In fact, when I'm not on YouTube, a lot of my jokes would get me thrown off of YouTube, so I have to be careful because you guys don't know how many times I think of something that I want to say on here, and I have to just stop myself because, well, I want to stay on YouTube. So, yeah, Martin Sheen did The Great General Lee in Gettysburg. Okay, well, I didn't see that one, but okay, that's all right. I'll tell you what I did this afternoon. This man took a nap. I don't do that very often, but let me tell you, man, that just felt really good to take a nap this afternoon. And sleep is not overrated. It's underrated, let me tell you. And there is no substitution for sleep either. But yeah, man, I'm, almost lost that. That reminds me, I need to go up to, just need to go up to my sleep apnea place and buy some sleep apnea supplies. I'm about ready to lose my money in my my flexible health spending account because you got to spend it from year to year or else you lose it. And I've got a couple $100 left, and I was gonna go get some sleep apnea supplies to burn that up because those don't go bad. It's not like fruit. You know, you buy bananas, you only got about a few days and then they're bad. But dang, man, sleep apnea supplies, as long as you leave them in that plastic, you know, it's good forever. So okay, let's see. Okay, so red. Yeah, you know, it's funny, as kids we used to fight naps. Now I can't wait to take one. And as a kid we used to fight eating. Now I don't fight eating at all, man. No one has to tell me twice to eat. I think it shows too, so, you know, hey, it's all great. It's great, it's wonderful. And everyone likes it. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see. Oh, I turned the page too quickly. And I hope everyone here is ready for Christmas. I am definitely ready. In fact, I got a message from my daughter today. I sent them 2 packages. And I got a message that they got them both today, on the same day. One was a large package, so I knew it was going to take longer. The other one was just a small package. In fact, it fit into a bubble mailer. And I mailed them a couple days apart, but they got both of them today. So, very happy to hear that. Ready for Christmas, you know? Okay, let's see. And I just love how Lego does their trees, you know? Makes it really hard to see it, though. And I apologize, I don't have the original box to this anymore. Because I bought it, or because Jenny bought it and sent it to me, it was much cheaper to ship it the way that it is right here. So I took it out of the box and mailed it. So anyway, yeah. And Greg asks, what are you going to do for Christmas? Christmas Eve is my parents' house. Christmas Day, I don't know yet. I'm probably going to hang out with my sister up at her place because That's what we did last year. My parents had Christmas Eve dinner, and then my sister Christmas Day had it up at her place. And if she does, I'd be happy to contribute. I usually try to contribute things, and my goodness, you know, Greg, thanks for reminding me. I just realized that my mom had asked me to buy rolls, and I went to Walmart yesterday to do my grocery shopping, and my goodness, I forgot to do that. So your question sparked a reminder. I will have to do that tonight because I don't want to get caught in a situation where there are no rolls and she'll be mad at me, and then I'll have to make them from scratch because I'm not going to let people down. And I do like when I cook from scratch, man, a lot, and I love cooking. But I have to admit, this right here, about 50% of that's cooked bacon. I'm not sure what the other half is, but I'm liking this treat. I like this little thing they're doing. And yeah, they did. They got both packages. I've been meaning to call her today, but my granddaughter, that is. Love talking to her. I was on the phone with Natalie, my daughter, and because she asked me to get Ossia the Frozen Castle. And so I was at Kohl's, and they had it there in the toy section, and so I called her and put her on video, and Ossia wasn't supposed to see it, but she saw it, and I can't remember which castle. It's not the blue one that looks like ice, it's the other one. And Natalie's like, oh yeah, that's fine, she'll like it. And Ossia saw it, and she goes, Grandpa, I want the bigger castle. I was like, alrighty then. And my daughter Natalie was like, Ossia, when someone buys you something, you don't say that. You just accept it. And Ossia got all mad, and she goes, that's not fair. And it's like, it's not fair, huh? Alright, you entitled little brat. But no, I enjoy talking with her. She's just a kid learning stuff, so, you know, you're going to get little things like that from her. And you forget because you're in a bacon coma. Yeah, I probably am. But I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, I know there's some religions out there that don't let you eat bacon. I'm just going to be honest. I can never be a part of that religion because bacon in itself is a religion to me. Now, I'm being sarcastic. I ain't being real, but... Alright. So we're getting 3 sides done. We got the last side here. And bacon is just some of the best stuff in the planet. There is one thing I do recommend, though. I don't recommend, I should say. I don't recommend cooking bacon while naked. I've never tried it, and I never will, for obvious reasons. Just a little helpful advice from me. And if you want more helpful advice, keep following, keep watching. I'm full of useless information. And that's just one of them. You just don't do that. And now that I've got Greg on here, and John, I got a question for one or both of you. And the question is, I was thinking about subscribing to Streamlabs. And when you subscribe to Streamlabs, you can join me on here and be part of the live stream and build some Legos while you're watching and talking with me. And I want to do that because I've seen some other YouTubers do that in their live streams, and it does, in fact, I think, make the build go by faster and better. And I was just curious if either one of you would be interested. Okay, I got to pay attention here. I'm interested to know if either of you would be interested in joining me if I change my format a little bit once in a while. I'm not going to do it every live stream, but and if Jenny, if you want to build some blockheads while talking to me or yelling at me, since you, yeah, but yeah, if you wanted to join me, I am planning on doing the Streamlabs or StreamYard subscription so that we can have some dialogue going, make it a little more funner, so it's just not me talking all the time. Although I don't mind talking. Now, you know, I'm about ready to admit something that I probably shouldn't admit, but you know me, sometimes there's just not much of a filter, so here it goes. Jenny could attest to this. One of my favorite things in the world is this YouTube channel called Sloppy Seconds, and they do this thing where they make fun of the Run DMX song up in here, and it's the winners of Walmart, and they crack me up so hard because like they take real videos of people shopping at Walmart, and I mean, like, it's almost like you got to have a parental advisory on there. Don't let kids watch this. But then again, I mean, heck, they're just going to Walmart. They're not making this stuff up. So if you got to have a warning on there about that, then, well, we need to tell people to clean up their act when they go to Walmart out in public. And really, actually, some people should clean up their act. Because, I mean, no offense, but it's probably going to get me into trouble with some groups on here, but I don't care. I'm going to say it. I used to tell my wife when we used to go to the mall and we'd see certain people wearing spandex that should never wear spandex, or yoga pants. I guess that's the current things because nobody really wears spandex anymore. But I used to tell her when we would go out, and that is, if you've got it, flaunt it. If you don't, please don't. If you can relate to that, then please let me know. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. And when you go to Walmart, most of the time it's please don't, because I mean I see some people wear some stuff there, and I'm just like, I don't know what the hell you were thinking when you walked out the door, but someone should have grabbed you and let you know before you walked out that was just not appropriate. And someone should have told you you're going to give some kids some nightmares, man. Just to let you know. I would have to get a blockhead set. All of mine are with you. Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, I can't move the camera, but if I could, I was actually looking for some stuff in the basement the other day, and I actually found some of your blockhead sets. Found like 4 of them that are not on the dresser. They're actually in a box. And I found them, and well, now that they're reclaimed or refound, then I could definitely ship you all 4 of them, and hell, heck, I could ship you the whole dresser. Not the dresser itself, but everything on the dresser. And there's another thing too that I'd like to do. I've got a Frankenstein blockhead, or brickheads I think they're called. I would like to do that one because I've got 2 of them, and one would be Frankenstein, and the other one I've done a mock. My daughter has it. I just have to copy it because I did it about a year ago. But I mocked a Mrs. Frankenstein, or Bride of Frankenstein. I'm sorry, I said that all wrong. But yeah, you know, we got a couple new people in the room. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button if you would for me there. Certainly would appreciate that. But yeah, I got that mock going on, and I should do a video on it. And also the city, I'm working on the city still. I spent some time yesterday looking at the city, and I am going to do this video here shortly where I'm going to do an overview of the city, and that's just because the city has been kind of neglected in a way, and the reason I say that, and someone's calling me. Who's calling me? Oh, I can't answer. Sorry, bud. And oh, hey, John, I just saw your message. The next live stream's right now. Just letting you know, in case you didn't know, John. Just kidding. So I've been neglecting the city, and what the heck she keeps calling me for? Well, middle of the live stream, I can't answer that. I don't know. She called me twice. Kind of worried about her. Maybe I should check this. I'm just going to text her real quick. I got to ask her what's up because my sister delivers mail for the post office. And she's got an older vehicle, and a lot of times it breaks down. So I really should, and I just did. I just text her because I want to make sure she's okay. If she needs to be picked up somewhere, I'll terminate the feed, the live stream, and just go out there. You know. And Greg, die cast models are actually really awesome. I'm going to tell you a story about that, by the way. Years ago, I used to be part of what's called Free Cycle. And Free Cycle is exactly what it sounds like. It's recycling stuff for free. You can't charge for it. And I went on there, and there was this guy who had this ad that said that his wife is making him get rid of his whole entire die-cast car collection. Now, if it was me, I would have gotten rid of the wife. Good thing my wife's not watching right now. But anyway, yeah, his wife told him he had to get rid of it, and so he put it on Free Cycle, and he gave me literally like 4 tubs, like those Rubbermaid huge 27-gallon tubs of what do you call that? Die-cast cars, the NASCAR ones. And I had not heard of most of these. And so I kept a couple. I gave a couple to friends, family, kept a few myself. And some of his, I looked up some of the values on them, and I couldn't believe this guy was giving them away. Some of them were actually worth a couple $100. I put the ones that were worth over $100, there's a couple of them, I put those on eBay, and they sold instantly. And so I ended up making a couple grand off that box. And I kind of felt bad about it. And I contacted the guy back, and I told him, I said, you know, I actually sold some of them. Would you like some of the money? He said, nope. He says, I'm done with it. I don't really want to know about it because it just about ruined my marriage. And he said, no, I'm glad you were able to sell them. He said he actually tried to sell them and was unable to, which kind of drew the question to me is, why wasn't he able to sell it? Because I don't have any special skills. I just looked and saw what it was selling from somewhere else. And, you know, just looking at it from somewhere else, what it was worth, I just listed it. I didn't do anything special. And they sold almost instantly. And I did lowball a tiny bit, but not like way undervalued. Like if someone had it for 115, I might put it for 105, but I didn't like super lowball it. And it ended up selling pretty good. Like I said, I made a couple grand off of that. And that was actually, I believe that was a blessing, to be honest, because that all happened during a time where I couldn't work. I was injured, and so I was on short-term disability for my job, which only pays 2/3, and I still had 4 kids at home. So that was an absolute blessing, but at the same time, I kind of felt bad because I ain't trying to take advantage of somebody. You know, you put it on there free. That, you know, I'm not trying to take advantage of you, but I did. I reached out to the guy, and he just basically told me, please don't tell me about that because it's a sore subject, and keep the money, and I'm glad you got something out of it. And I was like, okay. And I ended up selling. I ended up going back a few weeks later, and I sold a few more of the models that were only about $50. And I didn't get much off that, a couple hundred more, but you know, hey, seeing as I started off at zero and I got nothing in it, that's a pretty good sale. Oh, and I forgot, the guy got a hold of me about a month later, and he told me that he had found another couple buckets if I wanted them. So yeah, I went over there again and picked up 2 more of these 27-gallon buckets, which fit about, I'd say probably about 15 of these cars per bucket. And yeah, I ended up selling a few of those too. Now, most of those weren't worth much. I actually kept one of them. And I found that the other day in the box when I found the other stuff I was telling Jenny about just a minute ago. But anyway, yeah, that was a really good experience for me. And, you know, I respect the fact that some people don't believe in God, and I'm not trying to preach at you. I'm just trying to tell you my personal experiences in my life and how I interpret those experiences. You can interpret it differently. You could say it's luck, and I'm okay if you do. Not going to hurt my feelings. I don't believe in luck. I believe in a higher power, but the timing of it was just... I couldn't have asked for anything more. I really couldn't have. Because, like I said, I couldn't even work at the time. I got injured. And so, the fact that I got the money when I got it, and the second bucket was very, very crucial to me. Because the second bucket was as soon as my doctor released me to go back to work, my job pulled a nasty thing on me. They actually let me go. They laid me off, they said, instead of firing me, because they said they no longer needed my position. Well, you laid me off, guess what? I got to look for a job, right? So I go looking for a job in the same field that I was in, and guess who was hiring my old position? That's right, my job that said they eliminated my position. And I wasn't going to file unemployment at first. But I ended up filing unemployment because they did that to me. Because they lied to me and said that they eliminated my position. That's why they didn't need me. So I filed unemployment and they lost. I won. And that was a very awesome time for me because I was actually in school. And this is not working out. What did I do wrong here? That actually worked out very well for me. Because I was in school and I had one more semester left. And so, you know what? I took the unemployment. I did look for a job like I was required to. Did send in my proof every week like I was supposed to. But the unemployment ran out right when I graduated. And so I was able to spend the last semester of my schooling getting paid for not working. And it wasn't like I wasn't working. Like I did try to find a job. I did have a couple interviews, but they didn't want me. So I thought it all worked out just fine. And so again, I believe in a higher power, and I think that sometimes the things that are beyond our control is for a reason. And the reason in this case was to help me get through school and to do it with less stress. So very grateful for that. But like I said, if you want to interpret those events differently because you don't believe in God, please feel free. I'm not going to offend me. And actually, the funny thing that I don't mean to preach at this either, but I'll just say this. What really makes me laugh about cancel culture is how they're trying to force us all to think one way. And I'm sorry, but having differences of opinion and having different personalities, that is literally what makes the world go round. as we used to say, we don't say it anymore because of cancel culture, but we used to say it, and that is variety is a spice of life. And so I do not get offended when other people have other opinions. I actually welcome them, because there are times that I feel that my opinion's right, and then I hear somebody else, their opinion of the same exact situation, and I think about their perspective, and I think, well, wait a minute. You know, I actually like their perspective. Maybe my perspective was wrong, and sometimes my perspective changes because I hear another perspective. But the key thing is, though, if somebody would have come to me all hostile and try to force me to think a certain way, I would reject it right away. So, you know, delivery is very important, delivery of your message. And being hostile and trying to force people to do that, do this, do that, that's just a bunch of horse poop. And people who think that their viewpoints are the only viewpoints, they need to jump off a short bridge, or short pier, as they say. Because I'm sorry, but it's just stupidness. And if you can't tell, I don't like cancel culture. I think it's BS. Oh, he doesn't agree with me, let's cancel him. Yeah, whatever. And the funny thing is, you can cancel people, but they ain't gonna shut up. There's other platforms out there. So I don't recommend it. I recommend you just grow up and realize that people are gonna have different opinions, my thing. But sorry, I did go off on a tangent there. I'm gonna get off that tangent. But now you know how I feel about it, and I ain't gonna hide behind it. I'm just gonna say how it is, and that is, get over yourself. But anyway, since we are building a Lego model, this is coming along nicely, and we are almost at the hour point, and that's about how long I like to go with these, is about an hour. So as soon as this bag is done, we'll be done for the night. I'm thinking about doing a live stream tomorrow night. I won't be able to do one on Wednesday, I know that for sure, and that's because with the shortened week, my job is doing, my late day is usually a Thursday, and we're doing what we do on Thursdays on Wednesdays so that we could all get the holiday off. So because of that, I won't be able to do one on Wednesday. I can do one tomorrow night though, and I think I will, just because I don't have a whole lot of time to get this project done. If you think about it, the modular's coming out on the 1st, the boutique modular, and you can bet your bottom dollar that this man will be in line to get it. And because I'm going to be in line to get it, hopefully I'll get it. It won't be like the Titanic, a disaster. Ha ha ha. Anyway, and actually getting the Titanic was a disaster because I didn't get one, even though I was in line. So anyway, I'm going to be in line getting that, and then that's going to be my next project. So I got to get this one out of the way before the next one starts. So just letting you guys know, that's kind of the rough plan is modular, a live stream tomorrow, and then live stream tomorrow, and Wednesday no live stream, and then Thursday a live stream. I'm not going to do a live stream on Christmas Eve, sorry. I'll be at my parents', so I can't do one, and I'm not going to, I don't know, I might do on Christmas Day, but I kind of think not, because I think that day is just too special for me to interrupt, and so I probably won't. So yeah, Saturday's really, Sunday would be the next one, really. Yeah, we'll see, guys, you know. But tomorrow night, count on it. Tomorrow night I'm going to do a live stream. I guess that was a really long way of saying that, but yeah, tomorrow, live stream. And I know Jane's got plans. Hey, thanks, Red Hood Ranger. I'm sorry, I almost called you Robin Hood. You can tell I'm tired. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you watching. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, do that too. And actually, on my last couple of videos, I've been putting down in the comments, in my videos that if you haven't subscribed already, quit being stubborn and do so. And it's a joke. I don't think people are being stubborn. I'm just trying to be funny. But yeah, I really tried, man. But we got a lot of good things going on here, and we got a lot of plans for the future. City building's definitely coming, and I'm going to start doing some more videos, especially after I get some of this backlog of sets done. I'm gonna start doing some more live streams that are directly related to building things on the city. Yeah, I know it's your girls' night, and I'm glad you all identify as being female. By the way, it's a beautiful sight. I mean, the girls are beautiful. Yeah, that's what I meant. And I know my wife doesn't care if I say this, but my wife's got some really good friends, and friends are something to be very grateful for, in my opinion. You just can't. I don't think you can have enough true friends. True friends are really hard to come by, and unfortunately, we live in a world where just about everything's disposable. Again, I'm sorry, I don't mean to preach at you, but I am just saying that when you find good friends, you got to hold on to them, man. You really do. So, with this, marks the end of the bag number 5, and it also marks the end of this live stream. And if you didn't notice, the very last thing I did was a little tree swing. Boy, I can't even speak right now. And we've got the jewels there, and got a little river going here. I really like this set so far. I know we're not very far, but this is a wonderful set. I hope I see you guys tomorrow, and be good to each other, and stay safe out there, guys. I will catch you on my next video, and I hope you're getting ready for Christmas, guys.